Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing fantastically well. It is Connor. It is One Leeds. We are back here with another Rumour Mill. Hope you're all doing fantastically well. Hope you've got your coffee, your tea, your wine, wherever you are on this beautiful place that we call planet Earth. And why is it beautiful today, people? Well, Leeds United are closing in on their second signing of the summer transfer window. Yes, Rasmus Kristensen looks like he's going to be announced today, according to Fabrizio Romano, the well-renowned journalist who is probably the best in the world when it comes to updating football fans on the latest news. Phil Hay as well has also shared today that he's expecting a 10 million transfer to be signed, sealed and delivered in the next couple of days, but it looks like the announcement could get done today pending on the length of the medical and when that gets all sorted. So exciting news there. It looks like the second transfer is going to be done. Allegedly, according to Phil Hay, there were two other Bundesliga clubs looking at Rasmus and were very, very interested in Rasmus. All we know is it is Dortmund. I mean, they were well down the line with him as well. So excellent bit of business by Leeds United. My preferential would have been Jed Spence, but I think that would facilitate a wider system of 3-4-3, which Leeds United are not going to play under the new man, Jesse Marsch. It's going to be compact. It's going to be narrow. And hopefully, if we keep hold of Rafinha, we're going to have him in the Lionel Messi role, that free roaming role, hopefully. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, so I don't think Jed Spence would have fit the system. Rasmus does get forward, which is great. I mean, I think he's a little bit more defensively structured than Jed Spence, who pretty much is an out-and-out winger. but yeah, good signing from Leeds United. And I think you can always tell with opposition fans when they're disappointed in losing out on a transfer, that transfer is a good one for that club. Brentford missed out on him, Dortmund missed out on him, and clearly another unnamed club missed out on him as well. More news, everybody. It looks like apparently within the boardroom, according to Phil Hay, officials are discussing Leeds United signing an experienced goalkeeper. Thank the Lord. I mean, that is not even up for debate. It's not subjective. It's not a discussion. It's not a debate. Just go out and do it, Leeds United, because that is a definitive signing which would improve the structure, the depth, the experience within this squad. And there is a whole host of keepers out there. Earlier this season, I wanted Alex McCarthy. Alex McCarthy was signed to a long-term deal by Southampton. But I'm looking at John Ruddy. I'm looking at Ben Foster. I'm looking at others that are within that mould that are just dying to be back in the Premier League. They don't even have to be starting. Ben Foster was pretty much twerking for Leeds United. He was pretty much saying, Leeds United, come and get me. He said on his podcast that he's happy to come in and be an experienced goalkeeper for a young and upcoming keeper in the Premier League. Come on, Leeds United. Go and get it done. I think this isn't even a discussion, everybody. It's not even a discussion. Go out, get Ben Foster. That's my opinion, but we'll have to wait and see what Leeds United do. But it's great that they're having this discussion, but it shouldn't even be a discussion. Guys, before as well, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who is liking the videos recently. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's subscribing, commenting, doing all the engagement, the interaction. If you want the most up-to-date news as well, check me out on Twitter, One Leeds Fan Channel on Twitter. Trying to provide a little bit of Rumour content on there as well. But if you want some bonus content, even more bonus content, go over, check the Patreon account. We've got another video coming tomorrow, which is going to be a little bit special. One of the Patreon members wanted this video, so I'm going to do it myself. And I think it's going to be a good one. So shout out to you, James. James, really appreciate that. James helps me with the graphics as well, which is fantastic. What a guy. So yeah, if you want some bonus content, go check that sort of good stuff out. Another update, I was boggling in my mind there. What was going on? Generation Leeds with my old man won't be out today, guys, unfortunately. I thought it would be. I was pressuring him today, but he turned around to me. He said, Connor, I've been on a night shift last night. I'm absolutely knackered, so I'm not going to be able to concentrate. So I said, Dad, fair play. So this week, guys, is going to be a little bit tricky. I want to keep it on that Tuesday schedule. Going into the season as well. So you guys, I'm sure you'll understand as well, there is going to be no Generation Leeds this week, but next week we'll be back on Tuesday. I promise our schedules are a little bit clearer and we'll be back to it. Don't you worry. And we'll have so much to talk about there, so much stimulus. Hopefully Leeds United get another 2 or 3 new signings through the door. But yeah, with Rasmus, guys, this is what Leeds need to do now. We need to press on the accelerator, press on the gas. We need to, press on that initiative and go and get a third, a fourth signing. I don't want it to be Rasmus and then blank. I want to be a striker heavy. I want to be an experienced goalkeeper heavy. I want to be an experienced central midfielder heavy. I want to be a left back, a right back as well. There's so many players that I would desire, but even if it's just 4 more signings. Just go and get them, Leeds. So we are prepared. So we have synergy and cohesion within the camp going into the Australia tour, which is coming round the corner. Shout out to all you Aussie fans. Harry Redknapp, I didn't actually mean to do that. Harry Redknapp has urged Everton and Leeds United to sign Gareth Bale he said that on TalkSport on Wednesday morning. Shut up, Harry. We don't want to sign Gareth Bale. Why don't we want to sign Gareth Bale? Because he's, 33, 34? Someone in the comments will tell me he's 35, no doubt. This is not something that Leeds need to touch. Brendan Aronson, 21. Rasmus Kristensen, 23? Potentially Tati Castellanos, 23. This is the way we're going at the minute. The only experience I want to see in this Leeds United side when it comes to additions this summer, you tell me, everyone, yes, it is a goalkeeper. That's it. That's it. I think moving forward, the Project Youth thing is, maybe it was taken out of context when Kinnear said it, when Orta said it, when he said we're going to be focusing on youth next season. Hopefully what they meant and their intention was, is that Leeds United are going to be bringing in young players as well and building that as a project and having them grow with the young players as well. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Guys, I have also been told off air that Leeds United are trying, a little bit of breaking news here on the One Leeds Fan Channel. You don't normally get this. Well, sometimes you do when I tell you I've been speaking to people behind closed doors. But a bit of breaking news, Leeds United are looking at the minute to get rid of Leif Davis. Yes, at the minute, they are touting him out to clubs, and that would essentially mean that Leeds are not looking to keep him at the club. Contrary to reports, which are essentially saying that Leeds United are looking to give him an option to play in front of Jesse Marsh and try to prove himself. I don't think, from what I've been told, that this is the case. So it looks like Leeds United are looking to funnel him out of the door. He didn't go to plan at Bournemouth. Maybe a few off the field issues there, which Bournemouth weren't expecting when it comes to mentality and things like that. So obviously Bielsa didn't fancy him at all. From what I've been told, it wasn't a great relationship there either. So I think Leeds are looking to move Leif Davis on. So a little bit of a break for you there. So I don't know what Leeds are going to be doing with the fullbacks. It looks like we are going to be pursuing with Junior Firpo. But they just need to go and get another left back now. If Leif Davis isn't staying, they have to get another left back. They have to. Charlie Taylor. Right. Next on the agenda, it looks like, according to a few sources, that Leeds United potentially are going to be loaning out Lewis Bate as well to a championship club. So loads of people who are turning around and saying, we don't need Lewis O'Brien, we can use Lewis Bate, even though Lewis Bate has had no prior experience in first team football, really, when it comes to the length of first team football within a season, the longevity of football, in a top division throughout a season. Some Leeds fans are actually wanting him to be the starter as a number 8. I just don't see that with Lewis Bate. When I've seen him this season, I've been sort of impressed, but I haven't been as impressed with Lewis as I have been with Joe Gelhardt, with Sam Greenwood, with Charlie Cresswell. And I know he's not been given as much of a chance, but I just don't think he's ready. He just doesn't look ready yet. I think he needs a loan like Cody Drame. He's very in the Cody Drame bracket, I think. So, yeah, for me, he nowhere near starting. Nowhere near starting. If you're looking at Leeds being a top 10 club, Lewis Bate is not starting. Simple. If you're looking at Leeds being a relegation battler again, no disrespect, Lewis Bate starts. That is the level that we're looking at right now. And we're going to chat about Lewis O'Bate. Lewis O'Bate. Can you believe it? We're going to chat about Lewis O'Brien because Phil Hay has said essentially that Lewis O'Brien is not a priority central midfield target for Leeds United this summer. That bugs me a little bit because he's there and he's there to be got, and he's a ball carrier and he's aggressive and he's done wonders in the Championship in a dead side, an absolute dead side. And I think if he was at a bigger club, you get bigger clubs looking at him, but he's not. And for 8.5 to 10 million, rising potentially to 12, whatever, I just think it's worth it. Someone in that central midfield who, is able to have the characteristics that Leeds fans and the Leeds manager would want in this side, But I mean, if we've got someone better in mind, fair enough. But I'm just hoping it's not another Hollywood signing in central midfield. I mean, not another central midfielder who's a Hollywood signing, because I don't think we've had that in 9 transfer windows. But I mean, just when it's glaringly obvious in front of the face, like it was with Buendia, like it was with Ben Rama, when they just ignored that and went and got Rodrigo. I'm just hoping it's not that glaringly obvious that Lewis O'Brien is there. He's pretty much said that he's going to be moving to another club this summer, and Leeds just ignore it and go and get a signing who it's a risk. I don't think Lewis O'Brien is a risk at all, and that's why I think he's a real steady sign. And even if he comes in to be on the bench, a lot of people were saying, Connor, what about John Swift? We could have gone and got John Swift, but John Swift would have been a bench option, wouldn't he? He'd have been a bench option, but you're thickening up that squad. That's that squad that needs thickening up. We can't have Archie Gray on the bench. We can't be having Stuart McKinstry on the bench. We need to have players like John Swift, potentially Lewis O'Brien, whatever, thickening out the squad or even starting. John Swift would have been a free. Why would you not have gone and got him on a free to stick him in the squad? So yeah, I think that's disappointing from my perspective, and it is where we are. It is what it is, I should say. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you a little bit disappointed with the Lewis O'Brien news? For me, it's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Hopefully Leeds are looking at targets where they're going to be, a little bit better in quality. Who knows? But I think he's a real good signing, Lewis O'Brien. Allegedly as well, according to The Athletic, annoyingly, because I've made loads of videos on him, but Tati Castellanos is down the list, which is another shame for me. It depends on what target they're looking at, but to say that they were interested in Eddie Nketiah when Eddie Nketiah just doesn't fit this Jesse Marsch system whatsoever, like Jed Spence wouldn't fit the Jesse Marsch system whatsoever. I don't get why Leeds were looking at that, and that worries me a little bit. And you've got Tati Castellanos, who pressures per 90 is unbelievable. His lad, his goal return is fantastic. 11 goals in 17. He's the perfect Jesse Marsch profile, and apparently he's way down the list. So I don't know what they're looking at with the striker. If they're putting Eddie Nketiah over someone like Tati Castellanos, it makes no sense to me. But it is what it is. We'll have to wait and see what Leeds United do. Everybody, let me know what you think in the comment section below. It's been a bit of a detailed one today. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. And Generation Leeds, do not worry. We'll be back next Tuesday. Guys, have a good one, and I'll see you in a bit.